Equity, 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 equity. Bee 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 ba ba bo. Bee bye bo bo bo. Tea tie do do do. Tea tie do do do. Fee fi fo fo fo. Lee li lo 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 lo. Equity, deputy. Equity, deputy. Peter Piper picked a bigger, oh dear. Peter Piper picked a bigger, pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a bigger, pickled peppers. Yes. Oh, mic's on. Oh. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, camera up a bit. There we are. Well, hello. Hello, hello. And welcome to another inciting extollment of Penetrating the Void. With me, your host and pilot, Commander Jack Little. 07 Commanders. Yes. Right, so, what's the game today? Well, if you were lucky enough to catch our last and ill-fated stream, you'll know that I had a teensy-weensy little bit of a problem with my ASP, and I sort of, I sort of landed a bit upside down, didn't I? That's what happened. Yes, landed a bit upside down on a landing pad to which I did not have landing clearance. And I don't know if you've ever landed an ASP upside down on a landing pad for which you do not have clearance, but you have to get away pretty sharpish, or they shoot at you till you are dead. Yes, and I would have. I had every intent of getting away as quickly as possible. However, me being upside down and it being a 4G world, I was stuck. So I blew up. Yes, and 500,000 credits and 1 ton of meta alloy. 1 ton of meta alloy down on the deal. Well, when I got home from work today, if you believe that, I found a post-it note left on the monitor from the GIMP saying he has souped up me arse a little bit and replenished me meta alloy. So, funds are a little bit shaky. Down to 1.1 million on a 500,000 rebuy, which is not the sort of maths I enjoy, if I'm honest. Yes. So what I need to do is earn some credits. But here I am with 1 ton of meta alloy. I'd rather be earning credits in a slightly less expensive vehicle, namely the mighty Segway. And sadly, that has no cargo space, which means I can't swap into it, which means I'm very much stuck in my ASP for the time being. So what we're going to do is at least make some small element of progress, by which I mean going to Farsia.
Exit the station quickly and safely.
Landing gear retracted.
So with any luck, only about 13 leaps away, we can offload our meta alloy, possibly even do some souping up of the old FSD, come back here and pick up the mighty Segway. Yes.
You are currently within a no-fire zone. Retract your weapons, Commander.
All right, love. Keep your hair on. I don't know. He's always so flirty when I arrive, and then he gets all shirty when I leave. Never mind. Right, let's get this on the road. Or off the road. I should probably point at the galaxy we're headed towards. Yes. All a bit quiet at the moment. Let's just do a quick little check of something while it's on my mind. Yep, no, that's the size of it. I'm very much, oh, steady, steady. There we go. Oh, yes. Very much on my Todd. For the time being, I'm sure someone will be along in a minute. And if not, well, work's getting done. That's the main thing. Yes. Oh yes, and I souped up, or rather the GIMP, I think it was what done it, but by my request, so I'm taking the credit. Souped up my,
Frameshift drive charging.
no, not my frameshift drive, darling, no, my fuel scoop, yes. Slightly beefier fuel scoop, so that when we do our colonic rush, we should hopefully save some valuable time. Of course,
Fuel scooping.
of course, we're getting the beta very shortly, and that's interesting because, oh yes, changes to the engineers. Yes. Don't quite know the details of that just yet. We will later in the week. But it basically means I don't want to go too far down the engineering path this side of the update getting its final release. Onwards.
Charging.
Yeah. 16 jumps. In my little gimp's bed. In my little gimp's bed. Well, I made a lovely little thing for up there. And well, there's no one here to see it. I'd be hurt if I had feelings.
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, pardon me. Oh dear. We succumbed to Mr. Takeaway tonight.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, starting at 71. That's a bit rich. Let's see what happens. There we are. Safe, 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 safe. Ah,
Ready to engage.
oop, throttle up. There we go. Shifting my seat a little.
Fuel scooping.
The Gimp's all excited because he's off to the Guardian offices tomorrow. Not those Guardians. No, sir. The Manchester Guardian. Yes, as was.
Fuel scooping complete.
He's going to be learning all about infographics.
Charging.
Isn't that fun? Hopefully, he'll gain some transferable skills which he can apply to my stream. Not quite sure how. There we are. Honk and scoop, scoop and honk, all the limb deep blue. Yeah, I like this scoop very much. Oh dear. Guilty pleasure, but I do like the smell of toasting plastic.
Drive charging.
I just hope it's the chip and not the suit. Yes, don't want my knees catching. Not that they're much use. Space legs. Oh dear. I think I'm talking more in an empty room than I am when there are people watching. Ooh.
Fuel scooping.
There we go.
Fuel scooper disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, tomorrow, as well, if he has any energy left, the Gimp is going to take my portrait. Yes, he's going to photograph me like one of his French ladies. Well, maybe not like that, actually. Yes. For me, it's for me social, it's for me social networking game, you see.
Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooper disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Boom. Ooh. Fuel stars all the way so far. Oh, also, the Gimp has signed up for a new gymnasium. Which,
Fuel slipping.
and he tells me he's going to be gymming, as he puts it, on different days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's the plan. Which means I won't be able to stream on Wednesday. Because he's the chap what sets all the equipment up, and I can't do it. For reasons I can't discuss. Let's just say a certain judge had an opinion about my ability when it came to wiring. And to cut a long story short, if I so much as pick up a ganga, I have to go back to prison. I mean, to prison. I've never been to prison. No. I'm too pretty to go to prison. So I thought, rather than go to prison,
Frameshift drive charged.
I'll just do it on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Thursday, probably. As they're doing there.
Ready to engage.
Ooh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dear. Very fidgety. Very fidgety tonight. There we go.
Fuel slipping.
Fuel honking. Oh, 9:17. We're doing handsomely, I think.
Frameshift drive charged.
Don't know what I was waiting for then. Ugh.
Fuel slipping.
Let's just hang tight a little moment and check the old G-map.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Really? Oh dear. I shall point the front of the ship a little more at the space and a little further away from the sun. I think. There we are. Safety first. Ooh, look! I think we can bolt it. Oh yeah. Oh, I forget my controls. Fabulous. Oh, pardon me. That rather crept up on one. I do apologize, future people. All by myself. I don't want to be all by myself anymore. Can't sing any more of that. with trouble.
Fuel scooping.
Performing Rights Society will be down on me like a ton of bricks. Also the RSPCA, if my singing's anything to go by. Oh dear. I'm implying that my voice is so bad it disturbs dogs. MC! Oh, welcome. Just caught me talking to myself there for a little bit, practicing. Always practicing. How are you, MC? And the missus?
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh. Oh. Long day. Late finish. Oh, spreadsheets. I do love a bit of Excel. Yes, sir. Plus LEN open brackets. A1 close brackets. Whew. I fair bristle with excitement.
Fuel scooping.
It's if open brackets A1 greater than 6, comma quotation mark valid quotation mark comma quotation mark invalid quotation mark close brackets. Yes, he's gone conditional on us. Oh dear.
Frameshift drive.
Oh, I was worried there for a moment. NPC chatter, but it's just a cruise ship. We're fine. Yes, you could get a long way with conditional formatting. Between you and me, the GIMP has something of an excitement for self-expanding named ranges. You didn't hear it from me, though. Ooh, no Scoopy for you.
Frameshift drive charging.
What are we on? 9:23. This is going disturbingly well. Oh dear. There's a world championship in Excel. I've missed my calling now. Were they good? Frankly, welcome. Glad I could peel you away from spreadsheets and zombies. How are you?
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got a thing, look. I've got a new thing up there. I can't see it, but I can pretend to see it. Like, the Brady Bunch or something. Jolly good. Ooh. Itchy. Ganza.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, very hard to pass up on that. I'm of the opinion that well, one should, as far as possible, recruit based on someone's curriculum vitae. Yes, or resume for our American viewers. And the function, really, of the interview process is to make sure that they're not, you know, liars or, shall we say, characters. Let's say that. That's the kindest word, I think.
Frameshift drive charging.
Of course, I've not really had a successful interview. I don't know what it is. As soon as I walk into the room, they just seem to, I don't know, not take me seriously. I think that's what it is. I don't know why. Oh, WordPad. Good lord. Ooh. Hot Metal Pro. Oh, there she is, in our sights. Farsia, we're coming to get you. Some meta alloy. There's a Poppadom over there, but I can't reach it. Which is the worst kind of Poppadom.
View scooping. View scoop disengaged.
And we're off. Engineer. I've got an engineer. 2,000 light seconds on my 12. Yeah. The words were good there, but I'm yeah, that hollow Pip, is he gone? I think he's gone. I can't tell. Oof. Oh, so nice to have a planetary mark. Those coordinate hunts really drew me noggin in. Oh, voices all over the place tonight. So we're looking forward to the beta. I only caught odd scraps of the well, I'm not sure how juicy it'll be. I'm not even sure it'll bear any fruit at all, but we'll see what we can see, certainly. Ideally, I'd like to take some jumps off of the way back, because I see I'm a little light on cash. I don't like flying around with only 2 rebuys. Gives me the fear. So the idea is I'm offloading me meta alloy here and unlocking thingy, Mrs. Farce here, and then zipping back to me dolphin. Which has a cheaper rebuy
Orbital flight engaged.
and the opportunity to earn some bear credit. Got me lamps on. Here we go. It's not a 4G world, so I should be safe. Angle up a bit, because that's quite a distance to cover. Of course, the other thing is I've not been particularly heavy on material collections. So,
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
thank you, robot man. I must say, I like that tower. Oh, hollow pips. I'm seeing hollow pips. I hope they are friendly. Who's been polishing the sun? Fluffing up the clouds so grey. They must have known just how I like it. Everything's going my way. Here we are. Down in one piece.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Well met, Felicity. Well, what do people call you, Flick? Felicity, I see. Yes, Felicity. Mrs. Farcia. I'm sorry. Totally misjudged the There we go. What a lovely journey. Crash notwithstanding. Range, it's all I care about. Ooh, we've got 4 rolls in this one. Generally we get a good one to begin with. Ooh. Oh. So I'd saying before your arrival that I don't want to go too far down the engineering route this side of the new release. Let's see what else we can soup up. Drive. Luck be a lady tonight. Oop. Not a big fan of mass increase right now. But this should. Yep, unlock level 2. Which we cannot thingy. Okay, well that's good. That's good anyway. Oof. Oh, hello. Well, I like a bit of that.
Shields online.
What? I didn't like the sound of that at all. It seemed to be okay. Ooh. Oh, how has the jump range changed? Shall we have a look? It was about 25. Oh, I didn't need to do that, did I? Oh well. What's done is done, in the words of Lady Macbeth. Ooh, nearly 30. That's better than a poke in the eye with a wet stick. Well, let's see what's that. Oh, let's see what's that. Oh, dear me. I've not got me teeth in, as my grandmother would say. Ah. I think that's where I need to be. Where are we? Can we just pull out a little? Hang on. Let's try something else. Oh. I know it's in this ballpark. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that should do it. Now, how many libs back are we looking at? Oh, 16. We've shaved 2 off. Well, let's get on with it. Oh yeah, we got that 300-odd thousand.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Oh, excuse me. What was I saying?
Landing gear retracted.
I've totally lost my thread there. Space. Yes, I know. Oh dear.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
It's gone completely. Something about poppadoms, and then some engineering happened. Back, which I'm not going to do in 15 minutes, so I shall wonder where I end up. Oh yes, no, I remember now. Yes, no, I'm up to. Oh, my rebuy cost's gone down. Oh, somebody else was saying. Who was that? Was it NSR? I think it was NSR saying that their rebuy cost dropped after visiting an engineer, and then later on went back to normal. I wonder if that's a known bug. Here we go, riders. A new FSD. So hopefully we'll hit different planets going back. Ooh, excuse me. And, yes, and we'll end up with some more dough to collect at the other end. There you go.
Fuel skipping.
Slow down a bit, mate.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, 72 does seem to work, you know. Yeah, 29, that's not bad, is it, for first run? On me upgrades. Now if I can just get back before I explode.
Fuel skipping.
There we go. That's a nice little dice roll. I like the I love the visual aspect of it.
Frameshift
Well,
drive.
virtually free, yeah. I need to do lots of scans and material collection soon. But I've pinned. Oh, did I pin something to my dash?
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, yes. So, I feel phase 1 of my colonic surge is coming along handsomely. After some slightly hiccupy starts.
Fuel skipping.
Not least of all, that time I got the hiccups. What a strange stream that was. So what's your best engineering outcome so far, MC? Just to put you on the spot. And that question I'm throwing open to FF as well.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think FSD is, and obviously I'm, just got mine engineered just now, so I'm obviously, very much in the honeymoon period. But yes, I must admit I've always felt the FSD range is kind of the bread and butter of the game, on which one builds one's colossal Scooby-Doo style sandwich.
Fuel scooping.
Concertina Nick. Yes. A little bit faster. No, the Gimp apparently got the matter alloy from a guarded barnacle. which he said was not an experience he enjoyed. I don't think, I think he stealthed through it okay, but with a dry mouth, shall we say. Oh, pardon me. Oh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, how are we doing for time? 8 minutes. I suspect we might go a little over.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do you like the little graphic, by the way? Trying to keep the look of the channel quite clean, I kind of like just that sort of raw text, no backing. I've got a it's just a bit of silliness to do with the beta and the new things, but I've got a penetrating the void one in my sleeve for later.
Fuel scooping.
Well, the meta alloy was to unlock Farsia, who I think in olden times, pre-Barnacle, would unlock with exploration data. Now she unlocks with a meta alloy, 1 ton. Oops.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I think that would be good. Perhaps an Amazon wish list too. I could block out at least 80% of the screen with one. I think. Yes.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
So I'm certainly going to get some sort of live banner in place eventually. Seems a little redundant just at the moment, but definitely on my vision board, shall we say?
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, 9 jumps left.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, nearly lost my cushion then. Hang on. That's. Oh, where's he gone? There. That's better. Ooh,
Ready to engage.
further away now.
4, 3, 2.
Hang on. Oh. There we go. That's better. Gotta get comfy. There's one thing this stream is all about. It is about Jack Little being comfortable.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ooh, we can storm it. But I do need to get another 15 followers in.
4, 3, 2,
And if I work out how I can do the colonic surge all in one stream, then hopefully I'll be able to bring about the necessary that way.
fuel scooping,
Which I think would make a nice sort of close to Act 1 of whatever this thing is.
frameshift drive charging,
That's better.
4, 3, 2,
Hope that didn't scare the cats.
fuel scooping, fuel scoop disengaged, frameshift drive charging,
Got to warm up paper before you shred it, everyone knows that. Softens the fibre.
3, 2,
Actually, might embrittle it. Maybe it embrittles it. That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
fuel scooping, fuel scoop disengaged, frameshift drive charging,
Fair enough. I must admit, yes, the shredder box has the essence, I suppose, of the desk. Ooh, I think we've got this one.
fuel scooping,
Oh no, look at that. Marvellous. Yes, I'm not one of these, you're either a cat person or a dog person people. I've never really felt an affinity. No, that's not true. I felt an affinity both ways. Let's. Oh, dear. Excuse me. Let's put it that way. Hairball. Mm-mm. Oh, 10 o'clock. We're running over. In line with the thing up there.
frameshift drive charging,
race to the finish. I'd better sell me data before I log off as well, because one has a tendency to forget that it's there. And right now I need every credit I can muster.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, 2 jumps. I think this is an acceptable overrun, don't you?
4, 3, 2, fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
I don't think we need to scan this one.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
No hollow pips. Not that I'm afraid of hollow pips, you understand. I just like to know what's out there. Yes. In on the 7 for an easy life. And here we are. Very well positioned, if I may say so.
Lakon, Juliet Alpha, Charlie. Please ensure you follow standard docking procedures before landing. Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 22.
My slight concern here is I believe, an Aegis research station that is yet to come under Thargoid attack. And as such, may yet come under Thargoid attack. So I'm a little unnerved about keeping my stuff here. There we go. I do like a slow docking.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go.
Ship is on the ground. Perform landing checklist. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Thank you, MC. Where are we? Commodities. No. Universal cartographics. There we go.
Incoming message.
Cordial. Lovely. So, with that announcement of my cordiality, I shall bid you all good night. Thank you, Freckley. Thank you, MC, for dropping by. Thank you, Steve Kirby, for making me the man I am today. And until we meet again... Ooh, a bit previous there. Dear, I don't like that. Yes, until we meet again, fly safe.